It is one of those days where the walls come closing in and you're in the middle of them, thinking to yourself that nothing more worse can happen, and it just gets worse. Hello YouTube, and welcome to my vlog that I rarely post on here. I'm really trying to make these vlogs a weekly upload, but I just could not afford the mental capacity and courage to make it happen, especially after recent events in my life. I recently lost someone in my life, someone who picked me up when I was drowning in the waters of sorrow. It was someone who always cared about me, someone who cared for me. We rarely got into fights and arguments. Even if we ended up in one, it would end in laughter and smiles. We would sometimes go to church together, whether it was a Sunday, a wedding, or a baptism of one of our friends. We never missed one, almost. It was always overprotective for me, so much so that he started fights unnecessarily with the other people. He always picked me first, always sat next to me or in front of me. Despite the violent nature of his, I'm grateful for him for always being on my side when no one else would be, nor pick me first. It was around noon when I got messages and calls telling me that my friend passed away. I almost had a heart attack when I heard his name and then the word dead. I was shaking and almost lost consciousness that I had to sit down somewhere. At first, I thought it was some disgusting joke, but I could hear the seriousness and crying in the speech. I haven't seen him for about 2 months. I kind of feel guilty and I don't know for what or why. Maybe it's the fact that I wasn't there with him earlier than 2 months. Maybe one day before he was gone, or 1 hour, 1 minute, or even 1 second before he took his last breath. I know 1 second will sound crazy, even terrifying, but the truth is that this is not the first time that I experienced loss. I will risk everything to be with him in his last moments on earth, to thank him for everything. Losing one friend feels like carrying a burden up a hill. Losing another one and I'm struggling to take another step, but life goes on and so will I. No matter how many times I fall down the mountain, there will always be a steep path and cliff. There will always be a missteps, but as long as there is a path, no matter how heavy the burden is, I have to go on. Life is a limited adventure, but adventure itself is nearly endless. I'm still struggling to cope with all of this. I've been crying endlessly, even during the writing of this script, but I won't give up yet. I've been drawing art and writing poetry in honor of them, so they will always be remembered. What terrifies me the most, like everyone else in history, we will once be remembered for the last time, be for the last time in someone's thoughts. It's something we have to face eventually, whether in this life or the next one. Keeping this in mind, we try our best to leave a trace and an impact for everyone else we've met. A candle doesn't last forever, but we try our best to keep our flame alive. I'm not a poet or something, even though I've been thinking of writing a diary or a poetry book. I hope this video and my methods of coping will help you. Even if you're not an artist or a writer, there are many ways to honor the people we've lost. If you cannot come up with something, then just live your life, so you don't repeat the cycle. I could have worded that better, but I'm sure you guys get the point. I want to thank you so much for watching this vlog from start to finish. You're a real one. It was very difficult to write the entire script after all what happened to my life recently. I also want to tell you that you're not alone. I know that it sounds cliche, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Life is still enjoyable and there are so many things to smile about, no matter how hard life gets. Thank you and God bless.